Hey guys, Bobby here. Today I thought we'll take a look at this is the ZT0452 CF, and this is a big knife, guys. This is a big knife. I've had this for quite a while now, since it first came out, and so I'm thinking maybe like almost a year, about 10 months or so. So I've carried this quite a bit. I've used it quite a bit. And I have to say I really like it. Overall, it's a really great knife. So I said, this is a big knife. So it's over a 4-inch blade. I think it's about 4.1. And so, let's just knock the stats out. But for a 4.1 inch blade, it is, there we go. It is, surprisingly, it carries really well, if you could see. So I mean, they used all of the handle that they could possibly use. I mean, it comes right to the tip. If you really squeeze your hand in there, you can barely touch it, but I've never had an issue. And that's actually one of the features I like, is how this fits in the pocket for such a big knife. And you guys can see it's 4.3 ounces. That is really good, especially for, like I said, over a 4-inch knife. Well, obviously, that's achieved through one whole side is carbon fiber. You can see the carbon fiber there. Really beautiful carbon fiber. On the edges, you can see. You can see like little voids and stuff. The top presentation side is really nice. And I mean, I could go through and, sand that down some, but it is what it is. It's nice. I mean, especially for like, $200. It's I think it's really good quality for a production knife, Well, let's get some focus. There we go. The flipping action is terrific. This is a light switch type of knife. So I did say it's a Dmitry Sinkovich design. So most of his knives are going to be light switch type of knives. This is a Kershaw Nura. You guys can see Sinkovich design. And so, with this one, you can't really push button. You can, especially if you preload it, but I mean, it just really works best, and they put the jimping up top so that you could just light switch it. You barely light switch it, it flies. This is my Shirogorov Cannabis. It's the same thing. So there's that little bit of jimping. You just barely light switch it, and it flies out there. And this is also, there we go, Dmitry Sinkovich design. So, so if you can't tell, I like him, as a designer. His knives, his designs just really appeal to me. Even so, like that jimping right there, it's non-functional, but it's kind of a design element of, when the knife is closed, it just kind of like a little touch that, just looks really nice. But the jimping, when it's open, it's not aggressive at all. It's not really grabby, but I definitely like the flipper guard, where the flipper, kind of locks my hand right in there, and so it's really good. I really like it. For such a big knife, I mean, just really comfortable, very comfortable ergonomics. However you hold this. You guys can see, so it has a KVT system. I think it's like Kershaw Velocity. I can't remember. It's just their ball bearing system. So it's really smooth, and I mean, the flipping action is great. You guys can see there. Just one little shake and it goes down. I do like the pocket clip. It's deep carry. So you guys can see, I mean, not much to it. It's pretty much those couple standoffs. You got your lanyard hole and a deep carry pocket clip. So there are companies that that sell custom standoffs and screws and pocket clips. I've seen them, and you know, they're pretty reasonable, honestly. So if you wanted blue or whatever color that you wanted, you could get titanium hardware. But just overall, a really great knife. Get some shots of the blade. So I really like that satin finish. Let's see. It's a really nice satin finish. Then beautiful stone washing on the flats. Same on both sides. So you guys can see. So mine's is a serial number 830. So one of the first 1,000 made. Which, like I said, I got this early. Early 2015. So I was, you know, I really like S35VN. It's good steel. Holds its edge. It doesn't rust. You know, pretty much everything I would want in a EDC type of steel. So I love that swedge. You guys can see how it gets thicker towards the tip. And can't tell the finish on the top, but it's actually pretty nice. You know, like maybe some of that stone washing. There we go. So really nice. And it's a nice touch. Yeah, I always like swedges. I do like see the pivot? It's a nice pivot. Has a steel lock bar insert. You guys can see. So it looks like all of it is making contact with the tang there. So really good lockup. Of course, you know, no play at all. It's a really great knife. Slicing, cutting wise, I will say it is pretty thick behind the edge. So it's definitely not the best slicer. You know, it's nothing like, you know, you cut with a Sabenza or something else, you know, for slicing through material and everything. This isn't going to perform like some of those. And that's because, so whenever you fill it, probably right about right here. It's about right where my fingernail is. I mean, it is pretty thick all the way to about right there, you know? And so whenever you're going through material from there on up, I mean, it's pretty thick, you know, so that's going to add more resistance. And but it's not bad, you know, and this is still, honestly, that's still the factory edge there, so I haven't touched it up at all. But you know, I really like it. Overall, a great knife. So normally when I carry that, I will carry, I got this little slip joint. I got this from Sharp Dad 33, Patrick. So he sold me this quite a while ago, and you know, so I'll normally pair these two up because that's a big knife. You know, if I'm at the office or something, I'll just pull this out and, you know, cut something. Or let's see, my little dragonfly. So still love the dragonfly. But overall, I have to say, I really like the ZT. It's probably one of my favorite ZT models. Flips excellently. It's a big knife, carries well, really light. And what is there not to like? Great blade to handle ratio. Just excellent overall knife, guys. I appreciate you watching. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks. Bye.